All right, so let me start off by saying this film was absolutely amazing, and it's not what you would expect. So it's called Chasing Amy. Came out in 1997. It's rated R. It's an hour and 53 minutes. It was written and directed by Kevin Smith. Now, in the 90s and early 2000s, if you saw Kevin Smith on like the indie circuit with, Chasing Amy, Mallrats, Dogma, Clerks, Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. There are so many good films that he has done. So, Kevin, I want to give you all the credit in the world because the films that you made back then are the films that we need now. They're so, what's the word? They bring so much reality to the situations. Now, the premise of this film is that Holden is in love with falls in love with Alyssa, but Alyssa's a lesbian. Now, so just off that, it seems like one of the craziest films that you're gonna end up watching. And not crazy sick, just like where are you gonna get this story from? So let's dive into the cast first. We have Ethan Suplee as a fan, because the film starts off at a Comic-Con. We have Ben Affleck as Holden. We have Jason Lee as Banky. We have Casey Affleck as a little kid. We have Joey Lauren Adams as Alyssa. We have Jason Mewes as Jay. And Kevin Smith as Silent Bob. Now, in this film, it's centered around Holden and Banky, who are comic creators of Bluntman and Chronic. Yes, you heard me correct. And so, right off the bat, you got Banky, just, he's very ill-tempered. But, you have Holden, who's like, I guess, like, the romantic of the two. So, they end up going into a panel, and some really racist stuff is said, but, like I said, it was the 90s. Back then, you weren't easily offended, and that's why this comedy is still so true to my heart, because it's still funny. If you're not like straight out insulting somebody, then I don't know. I feel like it's what's needed, this type of comedy. But anyway, so this is the first time that Holden meets Alyssa, and he's falls for her. So he just like, he doesn't care that she's a lesbian. He wants to be friends, and the film just keeps on going back and forth. It tests relationships. It tests, how can I say it? It tests all around just what you deal with as, a regular human being. Holden finds out stuff that he doesn't want to know, and he can't get through it. And then here comes Silent Bob with the wisdom that he shows in every single film, even though he's silent. Explain that to me. But still one of the best characters that has ever been invented. So Kevin Smith, perfect. I loved it. So I regret not watching this sooner. My brother James had this for the longest time. So when I finally got to watch it, I was so upset that I hadn't watched it before. Because I'll probably keep watching it, and but anyway, IMDb gave it a 7.2 out of 10. I give it a 5 out of 5 because this film pulls at your heartstrings. It makes you feel the reality, and the ending is something that you will not see coming. Because now remember, Kevin Smith pulls out all the punches, so what you think is going to happen may not actually happen. But if you are interested in watching this, it is on Pluto TV, so give it a watch. Let me know what you think, because I think this, there isn't a Kevin Smith film that I've watched that I didn't like. So, Kevin, I heard supposedly Dogma 2 is coming out, but do what you can and give me some more material. But guys, give it a watch. It will be well worth it.